recording. What it do, everybody? What's happening?
Hey y'all, hey.
There we go. What's going on?
Nothing much.
Just wanted to get this quick session in to answer questions. I'm gonna probably have y'all. Do y'all have the ability to raise hands in here just to make sure like everybody get enough time to ask questions?
Yeah, I see raise hand.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure everybody get enough time. And let me see where I actually go. Oh yeah. You at the JOB. I feel you. Got people in the chat there in the JOB. Okay, cool. So I think I can get everybody on here that needs to be on here. Okay. So we just really want to answer any questions that you guys might have. Doesn't matter who starts off, but after this first question, if y'all would raise hands, that way I can just get everybody's stuff done in a timely fashion. I want to answer it, but hold on one second. I want to say something real quick. Who was my man's in the group that got the route going? Hold up, wait a minute. Let me go back to the Discord. Cause we got a route runner up in here. We got somebody just getting it in. I was so shocked today. I was like, somebody bought a route, and I want the details. Hold on, wait a minute. We got Junior Boss, 1875 bought that route today, man. Shout out to Junior Boss, living up to your name. We got to promote you from junior to senior boss at this point. You're no longer a capo. You're a don right now. I love it. Yes, indeed. But shout out to Junior Boss. Junior Boss came through with it. That's good energy. That's what we need. We need that kind of energy in the group where people making power moves and really getting it in, man. So shout out to Junior Boss, man. But anyway, I'm ready to answer questions that you guys might have about vending. This is just kind of be a weekly kind of catch up. We're probably gonna end up doing more of these because we're about to hit 50 people in the group. Once we hit 50 people in the group, it will no longer be $89 a month. $89 to get in. We're actually gonna go up on the price because now we got value. We got a bunch of people in here giving information. I see people in the Discord dropping game. We got to go up. It got to be a tight circle. People got to really want to do this. So, but yeah, shout out to everybody that's making moves this week, man. I see y'all. Shout out to everybody that's planning on making moves next week. I see it coming for you. But anyway, ask away.
Okay, so today I'm at work. I work at a court building downtown.
Okay.
So this dude, we all talking. I look at my peripheral vision. I see this dude moving this cart, whole bunch of snacks on there and stuff. So I run over there. I'm like, "Hey, sir, I just want to, ask you, do you have a vending machine in the building?" He was like, "Yes, I actually do, and I'm thinking about selling it." No, he said, "I am selling it." I said, "Oh, okay, how much?" $400. I said, "Okay, what's wrong with the machine?"
Right.
What's wrong with it? He said, "What's your name?" I said, "Heaven." He said, "Heaven, I've been having this machine for 10 years. It's really nothing wrong. It's only about two lights that needs, mechanical work." He like one of the where you input the sodas is broke, but one out of no, he said 7 out of 8 work. So 7 out of 8 works. He like, in my opinion, he said I do come like every 2 months because he like upstairs is only on the 5th floor. Not many people work upstairs, but he like, in my opinion, it's a good way to start off because you're not back and forth filling it up every week. You're not, you can go, you work here, so you can literally go to the 5th floor, check on your vending machine, get opinions from other workers, and then see what more they would like, what stuff they would like or not. But I'll sell it for 400.
Oh, what kind of machine is it?
So it's an old drink machine. So
Is it like one of those ones that has like the single price only?
Yeah. So it's basically, tomorrow I'm gonna go to the 5th floor and actually look at it. But he showed me a picture. It's press the button. It's just quarters and cash only. Stuff like that. So it's an old machine, but I do see potential in the machine. And if I'm only getting it for 400, I really, to be honest, can't lose.
You won with that. Now, normally I would tell you, I always go with a new machine and all that good stuff.
Right.
But in this case, you ain't got to lift nothing up to the 5th floor.
Exactly.
Like,
And it's
bro,
in
man,
my job. Like it
it's
don't
at
get
your
no better
job.
than
I
that.
mean, and then don't nobody at your job even need to know that you do it. You
Exactly.
know what I'm saying? Like you can keep that
Yeah.
so quiet once every 2 months. I would just get it just for 400. I mean, I'll probably talk him down and be like, man, I'll give you 375. Just to
No,
see
I
if he bite.
was. Yeah. I
But
was
you
like,
like,
what do
look,
you
I'm finna give you.
yeah.
But he'll probably take it. He'll be like, man, shoot, I was glad to get anything. I'm just tired of coming up here
Yeah,
once every
that's
two
what he was
months.
saying. Like, he like, I'm only selling it for 400 because I just don't have time for it no more. I
No
got
problem.
5 other locations that I'm trying to do, and I get it's an old machine, but he like, Heaven, this machine done healed me for 10 years. Like, it's a durable machine.
And if it
So
ever gets to the point where people be like, we want another machine, then I mean,
exactly,
you will make the profit to put a little
exactly.
used drink machine
And
up
he
there,
actually
hire a
showed me the
company.
profit he got from the machine. He lifted the box up and everything and showed me the profit.
Hey,
I'm
look
like,
like
God.
you got you one.
I'm like, God, like, no, you didn't do me like that.
God be
Like,
showing out. God be over here like, I
man,
got you. Have a little faith. I got you. That's
I'm
beautiful.
like, I'm gonna get it. I'm like, I'm gonna get it. I don't care what I got. I'm getting that machine. Like,
You got that. That's a done deal. I go ahead and wrap that on up, man. I go ahead and
yeah.
wrap that on up.
And
That's
then,
it,
so
bro.
I got a question. So,
Sure.
how do we know, like, what website? So, to get your stuff trademarked so nobody steal your name. How do we know what names is already taken and what's not?
So when it comes to trade lines, really, to be honest,
Mhm.
not trade lines, but when it comes to trademarks, you need to
Mhm.
talk to an attorney.
Right.
I think there is a trademark search website. I'm not sure the
That's
thing,
what
but if
I've
I
heard
find
because
it,
I
I'll
ran.
send it.
Yeah, because I ran across somebody telling me about it one time. I got a notebook with all important information. I'm gonna have to scan through there to see. But I think it is a website where you can go in and type to see if anybody got that name.
Right, right. I think there's like a
Mhm.
preliminary search, but I think like if you really want to go deep in it, you would have to
Mhm.
get an attorney. I think that's the
Right.
only thing. Yeah, I know that's kind of yeah. But congratulations, you got a $400 drink machine that make
Right.
money. So how much money he make a week or a month? Well,
So
2 months.
that's the thing. That's the thing. He said he come fill it up like every 2 to 3 months. So it's
Okay.
probably not much, but just for my first machine to get get familiar with it, I feel like that's perfect.
Yeah, that's a cool. Like I said, I normally do not recommend the single price machines under no
Right.
circumstances, but in this case.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can't win. I mean, you can't lose. You got to win
Right.
in that one. So I would just get some snacks, or not snacks, but some. It's just drinks, right?
Yeah, it's just drink.
And it's just canned drinks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would run it. I would just run it just to, because you probably paying like 48 cents, 45 cents a can,
Right.
and you sell them for what he has set at $1.
Yep.
Yeah. I would just run it because I got some machines right now that's running canned drinks at $1, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
still I'm still eating good off the profit margin. So I would do
Right.
it just to have it there as passive income. It's some extra play money, vacation
Mm-hmm.
money, make $200-300. Play
Right.
money. Yeah, that's what I
Okay.
would do. All right, well, sound good. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Anybody else would like to jump in? Please raise your hand. I'm in the chat. I'm looking. We did have one come through on chat real quick. Let me just answer this question. So we had one that was saying, is there such a thing as too many apartment complexes? So when you're first starting out, sometimes it can be, Sade, I got you right coming up. Sometimes it can be overwhelming when you have a apartment complex that got 200, 300 units and they want you to do vending services. So it really depends on your mindset. You can get it. You can get it, but just be mindful that you're going to have to do full size drink machine, full size snack machine, and that might not be enough. Just depending on how much traffic can come out there. I normally would say if they have never had vending services before, start off with one full size drink machine, full size snack machine. And if it blows out like that, then we can have a further conversation. But that'll be easy to secure because you'll know it's going to make the money. I wouldn't want you to go out and get 2 drink machines, 2 snack machines, and then boom, you think it's gonna boom, and then people like they ain't really rocking with it. So, or you got to get people used to the machine being there, and then when you're dealing with an apartment complex that might have a lot of units, you need to create flyers, or I would just say flyers, maybe in Canva, and you would want to have them on each one of the apartment doors, or if you can get those nicely designed, like the ones that have the hotels with the door hook, put those on there. Tell people you got vending services by the laundry room or whatever, and people will normally use it from there. So yeah, I think that's a good question that you had. And Sade, you're up.
Hey, so I just wanted to know, is it best to have your LLC first before beginning all this? Just to make sure like the business name is covered and then going into like your website and brochure and stuff?
So if you were like if you were like heaven and you got like a machine just kind of the God just dropped it out of the sky, I would say go ahead, run with it. But
Yeah.
but in all actuality, you definitely want to have your LLC and stuff in order, because once you start making money, and let's say you want to put a credit card reader on there to increase those sales, they're going to need you to have an EIN number and a business bank account. They're not going to take a regular checking account for you to do direct deposit. So they want to give you your money just like a regular business, and you want to have an EIN number. And then also that makes financing even easier, because when I financed, none of the stuff went on my personal credit. When I financed through like vending.com and e-vending, when they ran my personal credit, they gave me one inquiry on my personal credit, but they put the loan on my business credit. So that means that as long as I don't default, it doesn't even show up. So for a lot of y'all that's trying to get houses, cars, everything, the utilization is heavy on your credit score. These loans don't show up. That's something I don't even put on Instagram, because if I put that on Instagram, that's just way too much sauce. You might as well just run with the game. But y'all, you don't even have to put it on your personal credit. So I mean, you're really winning if you get the EIN number and everything together. So I would say, please have that together if you plan on doing, vending machines as a full or a part-time thing. Plus, there's so many write-offs for the business. You definitely want to have an EIN number. So, but unless you just get one $400 machine dropped out the sky, then outside of that, just get the EIN number. Trust me, it's gonna pay off in the end.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Who we got next up? Let's see. Okay, Sam said, I believe it's the U.S. Patent and Trademark. Yeah, I think that's the name of it, but I'm not sure. But I think you have to check with an attorney just to make sure, because some stuff won't pull up on the internet. Who had next? I didn't see anybody raise their hand. We 12 deep in here. That's a lot for us. Okay, it says iPhone raised hand, but is that you, Heaven?
I'm like, how do I change my name?
We gotta change the name from iPhone to Heaven.
Right.
We'll get it later.
Okay,
I think I can
so
rename you.
yeah, so when we get off the phone, I'm gonna get my EIN number. That's one thing I can do since that's free. But when I get this machine, so do you think I should get a card reader on it?
So this machine will not qualify for a card reader, unfortunately. If it's a single price machine, they normally will not be able to link up. I've seen some people on YouTube do some hacks to them to make them work with NIAX. I know there's some people that have hacked them to make it work, but I just think, a person like it's probably been there for forever. They know the deal. The best thing that you probably could do is I think candymachines.com has it where they have the change machines that take card. Don't quote me. So if if you do that, you could just run the card, get some cash, couple quarters, and then they can plop them right into the machine.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, that'll save you a little bit of time and money. Because I think those are like $400 or $500, and it's about the same price as a NIAX credit card reader. Let's see.
Okay.
I did get one more question in. Coach said, if you have your EIN and you want to finance a vending machine but don't have a business bank account, is it possible? Yes, you can finance it without having a business bank account. The only time the business bank account really comes into play is when you want to get paid through like NIAX or any of the credit card readers. You want to have a business bank account, and that can wait. You can always wait on that. You can wait on the business bank account until you start making some money. Like I said, I've recommended Blue Vine. I don't get nothing, from them. But yeah, I would recognize. I would refer you to Blue Vine. Cashel, am I pronouncing that right?
Yeah, it's Cashel. Yeah, you got
Okay.
it.
I always think when I look at it, it tells me Cashy. Cash Lee. I'll be like, yeah, get that cash. Like that's a cool name.
I've been using the Facebook Marketplace tool, but like I've been typing in office for rent and spaces for rent, but it's showing me like when I message with people, it's like the realtors or the people who are like getting like recruiting people for the place. So how do I get to like the manager or the owner of the place?
So a lot of times you can find the owner of the place just by looking up the name of the building. Sometimes these offices will have a name or they'll be connected to a building name, and you can kind of look up the owner by Google searching. If that's not working for you, have you considered going the 65 and up community route? That's a pretty easy one to land.
Yeah, I'm gonna try them next. I'm gonna do some cold calls tomorrow. Like I'm gonna Google search them first and then give them a call. So yeah, I'm gonna do
Right,
that.
right. Sometimes the office is a hit or miss. I got my one guy in Florida, man. He just got like 3. So I'm like, run it, bro. He got like a 40, 50 unit, and he's in the group too. I don't. He be busy at night, but yeah, he just got like 40 or 50 units, and he's running them. But they also offer asking for coffee, and I wanted to touch base on that real quick. Sometimes you may get asked, can you provide coffee vending machines? And I would prefer you guys to stay away from coffee vending machines. To me, they're just not worth it. There's a lot of moving parts. There's a lot of stuff that can go wrong. And I would rather you take some business credit or take your newly formed EIN, and you can go to like Uline, Granger, some of the like the office equipment places, and you can lease coffee equipment. You can lease the coffee equipment for like $20 a month, $15 a month, and then you would buy and normally you do the Keurig pods. You would do the Keurig pods. You can get them off Amazon. You get all different flavors for the low, and you would basically charge them whatever it costs you to do that plus some extra. You can get your cups from Restaurant Depot, Sam's Club, BJ's, the Tops Forum, the same places. And then that way you can offer coffee as a service, and you would invoice them every single month. And I'll walk y'all through the process of that later. But I use Square, and I invoice one location for coffee services. And that's easy money. It's sweet money. Like I probably refill that up like once every 2 months as well. And they run it. I give them an invoice, no problem. And if they want special coffees, go up on that price, like even more than what it costs you. And we had somebody had raised their hand. Let me look at here. Okay, we got let's see. Heaven back on.
Oh, hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, it's Granger. That's it, Cheryl. Yeah, Granger. They do the coffee. They have coffee machines that you can lease or that you can buy. But yeah, go ahead, Heaven.
Okay, so I've been trying to figure out how to obtain business credit. I'm like,
Yes.
I don't know where to start.
Okay. So I'm gonna be honest with y'all. With business credit, you naturally will start accumulating it as you start doing different services. I know people like to do the net 30, so they do like Uline, they do
Mhm.
Granger, they basically what you have to do is just buy some stuff over $100, but that can get
Mhm.
very expensive. You can also do business loans. The way that I did
Mhm.
it, honestly, there's a couple credit repair people that I can refer y'all to. But I went through this lady. She normally does real estate, and so the way that they run the plays on the Instagram name is Andy Buys Houses. I don't know if y'all ever seen him on Instagram, but he's really phenomenal. He uses credit to build houses from the ground up. So they initially use the high limit cards to get the foundation built, get the framing done, and then they go in with hard money lenders to complete the deal. And so they structure their business that way. I just had the lady that does his stuff um, actually apply for all the cards, make sure my stuff was compliant. I did the same thing with my credit. I normally don't fix credit. I know a little something, but I would rather pay somebody that's an expert. That's all they do is do that. I pay them to just handle that for me. So within this amount of time, I should be able to pull some credit. And they normally will call you and be like, hey, I think your profile is ready. Go ahead and pull something. So I'll drop a couple people that I have used. But
Mhm.
yeah, business credit is a whole nother thing. Like Like I've tried with Granger. When I tried to build it on my own, I tried Granger and I tried Uline. Uline reported. Granger didn't. They wanted me to spend another $100 with them a couple times before they would approve me. And then I went through Navy Federal because I already had a Navy Federal, a couple of Navy Federal accounts. I had my business checking there. I had my personal account with them. And then I applied for their business and I got their business stuff. So
yeah, because that's what I got now too. I got Navy Federal and I'm like, okay, I need my EIN and all that before I just, walk in there and
right. Do you have a credit card with them yet?
no, that's
You
another
gotta get
thing
that
because I'm
credit
only
card.
21. Yeah, so I've been trying to look for a credit somewhere to get a credit card.
What's your score looking like? Give me a rough on your
Oof, that
Be
score
real
done
be real
dropped.
with me. I mean, if it's
It's
low, it's
like,
low.
no, let me go to Credit Karma right now so I can give you an exact number.
Yes,
Hold
indeed.
on.
Yeah, I would say like with business stuff, it's all about the relationship. So when y'all get y'all taxes, this is what a lot of the
Oh,
people
I'm
what we
sorry.
looking like. We got
Look,
an
it went
increase.
up. It's a
Okay.
614.
If you got, Lacey, if you got some books to fix some credit, drop it in the chat because not
Yes,
this
we
chat, but
need it.
in the Discord, we all need that. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, what you say your credit score is? Yeah, I know Credit
Well,
Karma is like
yeah,
not
it's a
accurate, but
lot. I'm gonna just say 600, maybe
okay.
580.
So if it's 600, then I pretty much can guarantee you that Navy Federal is gonna give you something. I would probably wait till late tonight or whenever you feel comfortable. And then what I would do is I would do the late night hack, which is basically like you go on and you go through the pre-qualification on their website. And then normally they'll give you a big line. I did it at work one day and they gave me like 25K, but that's because I had been with them. I had like a when they was doing the free savings account thing, like if you knew somebody, I had a savings account with them for like 4 or 5 years before I ever got the checking account. I went and got the checking account, ended up getting some money, and it just sat in there. Like that was like my savings account because I was spending money in other banks. And so when I did pull, I had been with them for over 5 years. I had money that was in there that didn't move for 3 months, a couple deposits, and they were like happy to give me that line. They were like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
They gave me
Because
25
I
bands
applied
with
I
600.
did a personal loan, but I got denied. And
Okay,
that was
so
about 8 months ago.
ooh, yeah. So if it's like that, I would say make sure ain't nothing crazy on your credit. But
Yeah.
yeah, I did. Yeah, you did the hack too, Lacey. Yeah, Lacey be on that credit for real. But yeah, I got 25K off of them, and then but again, it's all about the relationship. It's all about how long you've been with them. If you've been with them 5 years plus, no lates, no closed accounts, or nothing like that, they'll come off the bat.
Okay.
Coach AJ, before we go to the next person, Coach AJ asked, is there if you're financing, what's the best financing company? It really depends for real. I would say right now the ones giving out the bag are vending and candy machines because they routinely giving people 10K. I think vending.com has dropped people down to 8K just because they're a little afraid about the recession and everything. They're a little nervous. But I think it really depends on what you're trying to get. Like if you need a combo machine, vending.com is really an excellent place for combo machines. If you just need all around machines, e-vending is great. And then if you just need like claw machines, specialty machine, gumballs, whatever, then candy machines would be a good bet too. And I just like the design that candy machines has as well. But it really just depends on whoever giving you the best terms, whoever giving you the best rate, whoever's giving you the best bag. So yeah, you need to send those. Lacey, drop those in there. Don't be stingy. Don't gatekeep. Don't gatekeep. Drop all the. But when you get time, we ain't gonna bother you because you got them 25 bands out of Navy Fed. I use a lot of my money from Navy Federal to build the business up. Yeah. I was looking for net 30s as well. Let me see who had it. Okay, so Kevin, I think you was back again, and then Cashel.
Oh no, I'm fine. That was probably old.
Oh, okay, got you. All right, Cashel, back in the building.
Okay, so my nearest Sam's Club is 19 miles away. Do you know if Costco or BJ's have like no tax on like buying stuff?
Yes, they do. When you create your account, go to customer service and tell them that you are a business and you have a reseller's license. Now, what city and state are you in?
Queens, New York.
Okay, so you're in Queens, New York. Let me see if I can just Google it real quick. I want to see if there's a YouTube. I like YouTube because YouTube is but it's everything for me. I look at everything. So let's see. New York, it will be New York reseller's license, and you just got to pay for the reseller's license. It's like just like your EIN stuff. You pay for it yearly. Let me see. Queen. Let me do New York reseller's license, and I'm gonna drop the link if it's in there. How to get your wholesale permit for free, and I think this is New York. Yeah. So you need a resale certificate and tax exemption. A couple of these are for wholesale businesses, but you can definitely get them as any business. And let me see if I can drop the link in the chat. Authority. Yep. I think this is it. So I'm gonna just drop this in the chat so you can go ahead and get that popping with your reseller's license. Where is there it is. Okay. And I'm gonna just drop this in the chat, and boom, it's in the chat. So yeah, once you get your reseller's license, you can definitely do tax exempt. Also, if you are using like SNAP benefits or whatnot, those are also tax exempt. But yeah, BJ's does it, Sam's Club does it, Costco does it as well. You just have to go to customer service and let them know what you are, and make sure that your business is the one that is registered with the account. So you can't use your personal account to get the reseller's license put on there. You would have to have your business account, and then your business account would automatically have all the information just put inside of it. So when you go to checkout, or if you're doing self-checkout, it'll ask you, are these items tax exempt? Like even on the app, it asks me, are these items tax exempt? Everything for me is tax exempt. I don't pay no tax. I got mad today because I ended up paying taxes at Walmart, and I was like, why is it so high? And it was $14.98. I couldn't believe I paid taxes. Can't believe it. And that's just because we didn't pull out there's also for Walmart, there's a card that they give you. Once you submit your information, they'll give you like a printout card, have it laminated, and you just present it to them, and it's tax exempt. You just have to go to a actual person. You can't go to the automated system for that part. Can you repeat what you just said about the kids? Okay. The reseller's license. So I just dropped the link to the reseller's license, Lacey. And basically, the reseller's license allows you to not have to pay tax at BJ's, Costco, Sam's Club, Walmart. But you have to create a profile in your business name, and you already have to have your reseller's permit or your tax authority permit. The one I just dropped was for like all states, and I think every state has it, except for states that don't charge for food tax. Yes, indeed. All right, who got next? I want to answer as many questions as possible. No dumb questions, y'all. Jump in. Even if you're at the JOB, would you recommend Amex for business credit? Yes, absolutely. American Express is amazing. It's an amazing company. Even if you don't have a relationship with American Express, they have an American Express savings account. That's a good way, even if your credit's not where it needs to be to get American Express, you need to start building the relationship early. So get an American Express savings account, put $20 in that account, and then that will start your history with them. So the longer you're with them, the more likely you are to get approved. Also, if y'all get denials, if y'all get denied and then you get that letter in the mail, call the reconsideration line that's normally on the back of that letter. Don't throw those letters away. Call that number on the back of it. Bank of America denied me because I had opened up too many accounts. So what I did was I called the reconsideration line, and I explained to them like, look, I've been rocking with y'all for like 2-3 years. I feel like that Denzel meme. I'm leaving here with something. I'm leaving here I'm from around the way. I'm gonna leave here with something. And they gave me a couple bands. So that people will look out for you on that. They sent you an approval letter, but yeah, the annual fee is a beast. The annual fee is a beast. Use it though, because you get a lot of points with American Express. So I have the Hilton Honors card. And that's another thing too, y'all. I've been really looking for not only a credit repair person, but I need a credit strategy person. Because I want them to I really want them to give me the game on which cards we need to be applying for to get the maximum amount of credit lines possible. We should be getting 250,000 minimum. As soon as I find somebody that's trustworthy, that's not gonna run off with the bag because there's so many scammers out here, I'm gonna drop them in the chat. I want people to really rock with them. We need a credit strategy. Like lay out what you want me to apply for first. Lay out like somebody to do the whole work for us, and all we do is sit back and just how much you want. All right, cool. You about to get man. Look, if you Lacey, if you blow it up like that, let me know, and I'm gonna refer people to you. For real. Lacey says she got us. All right, who's next? I want to make sure I get everybody. Good questions though. Let's see. Do you have to be in business a year to be able to apply for the minority business? I don't think you have to be in business a year. It does depend on the state, coach. But you definitely want to get your minority certification. I have my minority certification, and I just recently got it. I really just got it because I heard people saying that like you can get passed up for you can get passed over for a lot of contracts if you don't have it. And so I'm just like, look, whatever God got for me, I want to be ready. So I'm filling out whatever. Yeah, I'm black. I'm black, Native American, a dash of German in there, something. I'm all mutt. I should get everything. What do you think about the business platinum card? I like the platinum card. Look at the plum card first. It's a you have to pay everything back that month, but it's good for it's a charge card, but it's good if you're running ads, because a lot of times you'll know what you're gonna get back on your ads and whatnot. So look at those, look at the plum card. I don't think those have limits. You just have to pay it back in 30 days. Okay, you're doing that one for the daycare. I know the daycare business is booming. Kashelle, what's up? Talk to me.
Yeah, I had a question in the chat. Is the link the right one? Because it says Zoom for me.
Is the link? Let me see.
Oh yeah, that's what I had too. I was looking at it.
Oh, you know what? I think it didn't copy it. Hold on, I still got it up.
Okay.
I still got it up. Let me see. Copy link address, and let me try to send it out. And boom. There was somebody that had a playlist where it had all 50 states. Somebody was doing did one in all 50 states. I need to see if I can find that one. YouTube is the GOAT, y'all. I use YouTube for everything. Let's see. Oh, and I don't know if y'all know my mentors from Beyond the Chair. They're amazing too. Two young ladies, they're amazing. They be doing a lot of stuff. You just can't bother them too much because they when people get to 7 figures, they don't even want to be bothered no more. I hit them up like once or twice for like dire stuff. I'd be like, I have no clue what I'm doing, and they'll tell me then. But outside of that,
yes, I was on class with Trish and Shoshana too. I had started using them for a lot of stuff. They do drop a lot of game when it comes to business.
But you got to catch them though, because they'll get an attitude with you. They're my dogs now. They're my dogs. I love them. But
I do not be caring. I still be asking. I'll be like, okay,
me too.
Shoshana, what did you say?
Right, you gotta have thick skin when you deal with people that's millionaires. Like they really when I seen the high-rise apartment, I seen Shoshana in traffic out here in Atlanta, y'all. I was like, oh yeah, she legit. You can't, some stuff you can fake. You can't fake the money they got. Like you can't fake it.
Yeah.
So yeah. Just be patient with them because they will cuss you out. Like I done had Shoshana get on my behind. Like, what are you doing? You ain't posted 2 days. What you don't want it no more? What, I thought you said you wanted it. Like, okay, yes, ma'am. Like I'm older than both of y'all, but I bow because I don't know everything, and sometimes that's what I need. I need people to hold me accountable. Also, I don't know if y'all are in the gym, but get back in the gym if you're not in the gym, y'all. It's going to help you a whole lot. I am back in the gym, y'all. Yes. And it is good. And then if you're looking for connections, a real good place to make connections, especially for locations, cigar lounges. Go to cigar lounges, especially if you're in Atlanta. Cigar lounges are big. They're just big like the hookah lounges. Go to cigar lounges and you will run into so many people that own businesses, own building, own real estate. They're in there because they're stressed out and they want that stogie. And I done ran into like 20 people today just from going in there, like picking out cigars, not knowing nothing about cigars for real, but like asking questions. So cigar lounges are a great way to network. And they got some fly spots too. I think if we host one get together, maybe next month, end of next month, I would love to host a little get together for my people that's in Atlanta and surrounding areas. There's a smoke bar called not Crew. It's called. Baby, you remember what that smoke lounge name was? The smoke lounge that we went to the other day. That we got the cigars from. Yeah. I can't even remember. I'm gonna drop it in the chat. Charlotte is definitely up and coming. Charlotte's definitely up and coming. Let me see. I'm make sure I didn't. Yeah, there's a couple different city cigar lounges out here, but there's one that's like really upscale. And I mean, I love it. I love it. My homeboy, he goes there, and doctors, lawyers, I mean, big time politicians, that's what it be at. And you just smoke a cigar, talk shop, make connections. It's a really good place to do it. All over Stogie. Let me see if I don't want to miss anybody. Don't want to miss anybody. Yeah, go ahead, Lacey. Let me see. Oh, just
Okay.
pop it in.
Okay, so I went by the location today to meet with the people. They seem real cool. I met some of the workers, and I think she might have owned the company. But everybody was cool. So the warehouse, I noticed there's a lot of Mexicans. So I'm thinking like I should probably get some Mexican like snacks, like
yes.
But
You
I
need to
don't
get
know no
Bombo,
Mexican snacks.
Bamboo or whatever it's called.
Yeah, that bamboo, the
Yeah.
hot Takis. Get you know what? A lot of Hispanic people, they like Coke, but they really like the real Coke. But you probably won't be able to find real Coke in the can or nothing like that. So get Coca-Cola. You also want to get, what's the name of that nectar drink? The one that they the Jumex.
Yeah, Jumex. Oh, that
Jumex,
thing right.
Hey, and Yoo-hoo, chocolate Yoo-hoos.
Jumex, Yoo-hoo,
Hispanics
okay.
tear them up. Shout out
What
to
do
my
y'all think about
Hispanic brothers.
tortillas? Like some plain tortillas.
In the
Is
vending
that-
machine?
Yeah, is that
I mean, if
possible?
you can pull it off, I mean, I think they're gonna bring those from home. They be having tacos on deck.
Whole stack.
Yeah, I mean, they be on deck with it. They be like, don't worry about it, you know, Mr. George, I got you. Like the ones I done met, they be cool, but they just want some drinks, milk, chocolate milk, Jumex for sure. Jumex, you got to get Jumex. That's in Sam Club and at Costco's and at BJ's, I think. Jumex, they do a lot of Monster energy drinks that do those.
Yeah,
they do like
that.
orange juice too. They love orange juice. They like anything that's fruit, pineapple, anything pineapple. You winning.
Okay.
Anything pineapple, you winning. The peanut, you are winning. Yeah, but that Jumex is the truth. Get that Jumex. You're gonna be going through cases. They gonna drink hot chips, and then I think there was hot chips, and then as far as they like cinnamon rolls, not so much honey buns, but the cinnamon rolls are cool. They'll eat those with you.
Okay,
yeah, but ice cold Coca-Cola, yeah, get that for sure.
And then Lacey, another thing too, I was taking this other class, and he told me about a request sheet. You know, because some older folks like to write stuff down. So, you know, this might not be geared towards the younger crowd, but you could have a request sheet on the side of the vending machine. You know, they could write down what they like. Yeah, so that's another thing.
Okay, and she said she was going to send me, because I sent out a survey before I even got there, I think like Monday, and she said they were going to I did see the survey today. Some people answered it, and she said she's going to send like a whole list probably tomorrow. But one thing she did say, she would ask me if I could do bottled soda instead of canned soda, because it's a warehouse and they don't want like you know, stuff spilling everywhere.
Right. I would just say that, like, you know, our preference will always be to do the bottle, but certain drinks you can't get in the bottle, like a Jumex and stuff like that, especially in the Hispanic area. So you know, you can do what you can, you know, but you know, you can't do every single thing that they want to do, but you'll do as much as you can.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, I'm just writing everything down.
Yes, indeed. It's gonna cut off on us, man. If y'all have any more questions, please let me know. My wife is looking at me funny. She's like, "Look, you better come get this food." So I'm about to eat this food, and I will see y'all Monday. And then if you got anybody that wants to join the group, I got like 5 spots left, literally. Have them come to class Sunday. I'm gonna get them in the game. It'll be like 7 o'clock. I hope people don't get too caught up with Super Bowl. So yeah, let's get it popping, y'all.
Okay.
Hey, Mr. Brooks.
Yes, sir.
Hey, did you find out about that bread company that you was telling me about?